Hello, it's Mr. and welcome back to another GTA Online video. This is now another with the pro and new weapon set. This gun is actually, I'm not decided if it's pro or new weapon. It's Gusenberg Sweeper back from the Valentine's Day Massacre Special Update back in 2014 early, which was in February. And it was available on the gun store for a short time. When I transferred my character, I still had it. Now, as you can see, the Gusenberg Sweeper has two magazines. It has a 30 magazine and the 50 magazine. It has no right damage. I think it's 34 roundabout damage for a shot. Really fast fire rate, low accuracy, and a medium range. Now, as you can see, compared to the special carbine, the damage looks very similar, and the range is a lot lower. And then the LMGs, which is classed as, because for some reason the Tommy gun, which is the Gusenberg Sweeper, is cast an LMG, light machine gun. Compared to those, it's got a really low damage but a higher fire rate, and pretty much accuracy and range are very similar. So in a second we're going to show how long the range on is with auto locks and that. You can damage people at further range than this, but if you're on an auto lock server, then this is what the range is going to be around about in a second here. So you can see I've got Mega Kid 9 as my little target practice today. And as you can see, there's the lock-on range of the Gusenberg Sweeper, which is actually pretty decent. Not all guns have the same lock-on range, different ones, but this one's actually pretty good. And as you can see, when I roll away, it stops locking on at that point there, and I can't lock on, but it's still red dot, which means I can still do damage to him, but we don't know like if it'd be decent damage or not. Well, normally it's not decent damage once you use lock, but with some weapons it is, like special carbine. It's a really good decent damage lock, which will be my next weapon to do on the pro and new weapons section. Anyway, more back at the Gusenberg Sweeper. The Gusenberg Sweeper is actually based on the .45 ACP M1928A1, the Thompson submachine gun. As we all know, it's known popularly as the Tommy gun, which is famous in the roles of the 1920s gangster culture, etc., etc., stuff like that. Basically, this gun is actually the World War II kind of design with the stock and the barrel. It's got a bit of wear and tear on it on the gun's design model in the game. And the magazine in the gun store, like I showed earlier, when you switch between the two, one is high detail, one is not. But here we go, I'm just going to shoot naked here, and we're going to see how much damage this does, how many bullets it takes to kill. So as you can see there, that took 9 bullets to kill at that range, which, not too bad. I'm just going to try and do a close range. He's going to run at me like a crazy madman, but I expect him to not do that, but he did anyway. Anyway, I'm going to show you how many bullets it takes to kill close range too, not just long range. So I'm just going to run around here a second, stop about here, fire bullets, see how much damage it does to the chest. Again, half the range, but still 9 bullets. So as you can see, the Gusenberg Sweeper seems to be a pretty decent weapon at range. If you got the lock on, if you haven't, I think it's very, very crap. You'll see this coming up soon when me and Make it have a gunfight. There's another thing I just got to test, which will be headshot damage, and I think the headshot damage is somewhere around about 94, because it's not an insta-kill headshot, as you can see here. I got him in the head there, and it was close to death, but it wasn't that close, and another headshot killed him. So 2 bullets to the head will kill at a medium range. As you can see, we're just going to go in and have a little bit of gunfight. I've got no protective, like, bulletproof helmets on, so he'll be using different guns from the game, because he doesn't have the Gusenberg Sweeper, because he wasn't playing GTA back when Valentine's Massacre came out. If you did get this gun when the Valentine's Massacre came out and you still got this gun, then I guarantee that you'll have fun with this gun. It's definitely one of those I enjoy, but it's not one that I use and prefer most of the time. I prefer to use the carbine rifle, which Mega Kid 9 is holding here. Now I'm going to be fighting that against the carbine rifle first off now, versus Gusenberg Sweeper, so you can see which one's better. I'm just going to run over here, and then we're going to start fighting. And as you can see, if I just roll out the way there, I can drop him pretty quickly, because the gun's actually got a really high fire rate, which makes it easier for gunfights, and it's pretty good and has a decent range because of this. The accuracy isn't that great, so it's best to tap your what is it, R3, to make sure you got it that full accuracy you can get. And then if you're in first person, you tap R3 and you get the iron sights, as you can see here. And pretty much you're going to want to try and do that as best you can. As you can see, I can see Mega Kid there. I roll and I just put 2 bullets in his head, and then he died pretty quickly. But as you can see, I took quite a bit of damage from the carbine rifle back then, and he will also be switching weapons throughout this thing. So I'll be switching to the marksman rifles, the Uzi at one point, and he basically tried out a load of different weapons. I see he got me with the Uzi there because he still machine gunned me, and you can see how the gun will actually play out in different circumstances. Like, obviously we don't use RPGs in here because there's no point, because obviously if an RPG hits you, you're fucked either way. You can't really stop it unless you get lucky and actually hit the rocket, which has been happening occasionally when you're in buzzards and helicopters. Like, if someone's shooting on the side and you got missiles after you, can actually shoot them out of the sky before they hit your helicopter. If you didn't know that, just a little tip there. Anyway, I didn't have this gunfight. Make it here pulled out one of the other guns. He tried I can't remember which one it was. I think it was another auto rifle, but it didn't go down as planned. So it was like against rifles, the Gusenberg sweeper will beat it, or match it by the looks of it, depending on the weapon. Like, I'm sure if you got a good person with the special carbine or the carbine rifle, then you're definitely going to be able to probably win the gunfight because of its range and its accuracy over that long range. But at close range to medium range, a Gusenberg sweeper is definitely going to be your go-to gun unless you're using the assault shotgun, which is pretty OP, and you'll probably lose if you're using the assault shotgun. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I will see you sooner this week, and there'll be more gun reviews on GTA, Destiny and all that to come soon. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.